Welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on the radio with Robin Alexis, and this is Mystic Radio. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio. And if you're listening on the radio, WEMJ in Laconia, New Hampshire, it's on Saturday. Hi, I'm Bob Bordenero, Robin's husband and producer of Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So to talk to Robin today, call now, toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, Robin, I want to thank you for joining us today and for telling your family and friends about Mystic Radio. As many of you know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Robin Alexis, and thank you for joining us live today and for calling in with your questions and concerns and allowing me the honor to be of service to you. Remember, the goal of Mystic Radio is to provide you with your own self-empowerment to make your own decisions based on your own discernment. I do encourage you to never surrender your free will or personal responsibility to me or to anyone else. So if I say something that you don't resonate, then I request that you go with your own knowing. That's the whole point of the show, is that you don't give your power away. I do believe that we all need to be accountable for our own thoughts, words, and deeds, and that to do so, we need to learn how to manage our own energy. So again, the intention of this show is to enhance your ability to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing.
Now, when you call in, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one. She can be of service to you in many ways. She can teach you how to manage your own energy and help you get the clarity about the choices you have to make in life. She can tell you about your past lives, as she's a medium, and she can talk to babies or people or pets who've transitioned to the other side, and she can rebalance your energy. So we have a great show for you coming up today, and it's a very special show. And where I think Robin will be talking about it and channeling, and very special show today. We've sent out invitations to people to come to us with calls today, so hopefully we'll get some of those. Callers, please take your phone off speaker and pay attention, because it's a radio show. We may come to you any minute. Turn off your radio or computer before you get on the call with Robin.
Yes, if we can't hear you or I can't hear you, I can't be of service to you. And I do encourage people to put in your phones, your cell phones, an alarm. Repeat Wednesdays, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays, if you do care to join us on a regular basis. And then if you pop the toll-free number in your phone, which is 888-298-5569, you'll never forget to listen to or call into Mystic Radio again. And I am going to start the show with the fact that I am truly grieving. And what I have discovered in this grief is how many others out there are grieving over the same issue. I was really stunned when I shared something that happened to me, how many people publicly posted on Facebook and then privately messaged me their extraordinary pain of what they'd gone through. In this particular grief that I've learned to experience and am in the process of and struggling, I'm going to turn it over to God right now, because I'm feeling that that's what I need to do. And I know some of you out there don't believe in God, you don't believe in prayer. God bless you. But here I go. Mother, Father, God, Goddess, Creator, Creatress of creation itself, I call upon you now and I thank you for the unconditional love and true healing coming through for all of us who have suffered the loss of anyone that we cared about in whatever form that they played in our lives or however they transitioned, that we do not know how to come together and support each other in the grieving process, and the grieving process gets so interrupted. And I ask for assistance from my God, from my guides and guardian angels and my masters and ascended masters. Please help me. I just don't understand why people in my own personal family would have had a memorial of any form for my own mother. and not had the courtesy to let me know in a respectful way. And it hurts. It really, really hurts. I can't do anything about it, God, except feel my pain and give it up to you and ask you to heal my heart. And I know other people listening to the show, you guys are hurting too because you shared it with me. And let's all just offer our hurt up to whoever it is that we pray to and ask for our hearts to be cleansed and healed and blessed, and bring in the essence of love. Bring in the essence of love. Dear God, bring us love. Let love fill our hearts where we're so in pain. My heart is pounding in my chest. My body hurts with grief. And I ask Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, all that is the power of love, to heal me and to heal others whose hearts are broken, that we don't know how to grieve, that we are wounded. And I come to you in great humility, publicly, in service to others who are in pain too, that we can be healed. And for my mother on the other side, thank you for being my mother. Thank you for being the matriarch of our family. And may you be honored in the legacy of the love that you always show to all of us equally. Amen. I'm being reminded of a time that my mom and dad were given some money. And my mom and dad gave my brother and my sister and I each a check of an equal amount. And she said it was a symbol, they said it was a symbol of how they loved us equally. And my parents, they were hard, my dad's still alive, he's 88. And I'm going to switch a story so I can change my energy. I got a call last night from my dad, an 88-year-old father who was married to my mother for 67 years. Think about that. Could you have pulled that off? I couldn't. My father told me that my children are going to pick him up tomorrow and they're going to drive him to Maine and spend the night with him together. My son and my daughter and my father are going to spend time together. Isn't that beautiful? My kids are picking up their grandfather from a nursing home. He's 88, and they're going to take him and drive him to a place to spend quality time with him. It reminds me of something that Baruch Inbar placed on Facebook. He said it's not quantity of time, it's quality of time. And my kids are choosing to have quality time with my father, their grandfather. And with that, I'm ready to take
Okay, I think we're going to go to break, and then we'll come back and take your call. So everybody on hold, we'll get to you after this break. This is Mystic Radio.
The Robin Alexis Mystical Power School is underway with her 2019 classes. Robin is your past life tour guide. She teaches students how their past lives are impacting their ability to create an abundant lifestyle here and now in this lifetime. In her Raising Consciousness class series, Robin teaches you how to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing to create a better life for yourself and your family. What is knowing? It is intuition. What is intuition? It is the soul's guidance. Do you know how to access your soul's guidance? If not, it's like missing out on your tool to create an abundant lifestyle. Robin will teach you how to access the skill of trusting your ability to listen and hear your own soul's guidance to create a prosperous and abundant lifestyle. What are you waiting for? Take charge and be the change that you want to see in yourself and the world. To sign up for the Robin Alexis Mystical Power School Raising Consciousness classes, call 530-859-2499. There are 4 separate class modules remaining in 2019. Take one or all 4. You don't need to have taken any of Robin's past classes to take any or all of these 2019 upcoming class modules. The cost for each individual 4-week class module is $298. The next class starts on Wednesday, March 6, 2019, and is scheduled every other Wednesday night for 8 weeks. Email Bob at robinalexis.com for additional details about how you can empower and enrich yourself by attending the 2019 Robin Alexis Mystical Power School Raising Consciousness classes. To sign up, call 530-859-2499 now.
Would you like a private psychic as an advocate? In your life right now during these vulnerable times, wouldn't it be nice to have someone you could speak with that would help you rebalance your energy? You would be surprised how many busy, conscious parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. They have to have someone help them. These people recognize when their energy is off kilter, and if they're calling me, they trust me to assist them. One of my clients says that I bring her peace of mind to her hectic life, and that she feels like I'm a personal, psychic, spiritual empowerment coach that she can rely on. Would you like a hand up? I'm here to serve you. You call Bob at 530-859-2499 and schedule your one-on-one phone session with me that way, or for your convenience, you can visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com. Visit the Mystic Store or call Bob 530-859-2499 and let me help you get strong to be you and take care of all your responsibilities. Lean on me. Let me serve you.
In 2002, Robin Alexis, host of Mystic Radio, was asked to clear a Hollywood movie set that was experiencing poltergeist activity. The set was the infamous home of Dr. Hodel, who was suspected of a horrible killing. This famous Hollywood murder case is called the Black Dahlia. The next night at a party, by divine right timing, Robin met Fauna Hodel, George's daughter. She learned that Fauna was writing a book about her life as Dr. George Hodel's daughter. That was finally published in 2008. Years later, a woman named Donnie called into Mystic Radio, and Robin channeled to her that she was supposed to contact Fauna Hodel. Subsequently, Robin connected these two women. They didn't know why, but they both had enough faith in Robin to have a conversation, and they developed a deep friendship. Fauna Hodel has since transitioned, but in January 2019, Fauna's book has been made into a TNT television series, and Donnie was hired to assist with this 6-part series titled I Am the Night. Donnie is the publisher of Cultures magazine, where she is creating a full spread and cover feature in the winter issue of TNT's I Am the Night. Call into Mystic Radio on Wednesdays at 12 noon Pacific Time for your free on-air reading. It just might change your life.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to get in touch with Robin for sessions, you can give us a call, 530-859-2499. Check out the website, robinalexis.com, for details. You can purchase it right from the website. And you can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis. And you just heard about Robin's class. Starts March 6th. That's next Wednesday night, a week from tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. And it's about raising consciousness. It's for over 8 weeks, and you get to spend that time with Robin, that personal time with Robin. So, let's turn your mic up.
And I do want to say that sometimes in the background of this show, you're going to hear really beautiful music by Robert Coxon. And one of the things my mom, actually the last music piece that my mom asked to listen to before she dropped her body was Robert Coxon music. And my sister and my father were with her very faithfully. And my sister put on her cell phone the Reiki Healing Portal on my website with the Robert Coxon music playing. So I just want to share with you that if you have never heard Robert Coxon music, it's beautiful, and it's what my mom dropped her body to.
So, should we hit the gong and
Yeah, let's
clear
rock
the
it.
energy and
Yeah,
then get to the callers?
Yes,
Okay,
I
here we
can't
go.
wait to be of service to people.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So let's get to our callers, and our first caller up is Howard from Seattle. Howard, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Hey, thanks, Bob, and thanks, Robin.
How may I serve you?
First off, God, I got a little reactivated by your share. Wasn't what I was going to ask. I was going to tell you that this class, I did your class, your first, four classes of this year, and it wasn't always comfortable, but I've noticed a shift in how I'm being in the world out of participating. And so I want to be a fan for the work that you're doing in this class in terms of raising consciousness, not only for financial purposes, which I'm working on, but also just in terms of how we relate to the world, or can relate to the possibilities that we don't even know. I mean, just thank you. That's what I was calling about. I wanted to just give you a thumbs up about it.
Thank you, Howard. I can hear the shift in your voice and in your energy, and
Yeah.
I'm really grateful to have been a signpost to guide you into your own self, in your own relationship with your own evolving consciousness. That is a deep honor for me. How may I serve you today in your radio session?
Oh, thank you. I was calling because I just want to see if there's, it's the end of the month and I am dealing with finance stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see if there's any energies that need to be cleared, more energies that might need to be cleared with regards to obstacles that I have, with regards to just allowing myself to have financial prosperity in my life and to be able to be of service to other people as well.
Well, I first of all, the word that really struck me is the word allowing.
Yeah.
It is about that. And the other longing I heard in your voice is the longing to be of service. And I want to find that frequency for you where you can feel that depth of joy being of service, and that by giving yourself permission to know that you are worthy to be of service, that in that willingness to sense that and feel that, you will open up the vibration of allowing for the resources you need to support you to be in that octave, to attract to you, to allure to you your resources. Now, as you are doing that, I'm also feeling like I see you as a little boy, and I'm not sure it's you specifically, it might just be an image, but the image that I'm seeing is a little boy about 4 or 5 years old who's been out playing in the rain and the mud puddles after a storm. And I can see the storm clouds are going away and the sun's coming in, and the little boy comes in and he's so dirty. He's been playing out in that mud. And he's so filled with joy that he was out in that fresh air and that rainwater and that yummy dirt. And then I see that child coming in and getting scolded because he got little muddy footprints on the floor that the mother just washed. And I see a sadness in the boy, and I say, you know what? Let's offer the tired mom some help to clean up the floor, and then let's go to you and energetically bring you back into that. There you go. I can feel your energy shifting. So I'm going to do a clearing prayer now that we do often on this show, called the In God We Trust Angels.
Yeah.
In God We Trust Angels, thank you for sweeping your nets through Howard, and thank you for taking with you anything out of alignment of him being of service in a way that brings him his deepest joy. And thank you for bringing that back to source love to be transmuted. In God We Trust Angels, thank you for sweeping your nets through Howard's energy fields, and thank you for taking with you anything out of alignment with his joy of being of service. And thank you for bringing it back to source love and transmuting it. There we go. In God we trust, angels. Thank you for sweeping your nets through Howard's energy fields, and thank you for taking with you anything out of alignment with his precious, innocent joy of being of service, and bring it back to Source Love. And Source Love, please transform it and bring all of the energy back to him, and a bounty of windfall and blessings and unexpected places where people gift him, that he is gifted because he deserves it, because he has gifts to share. Wow. Thank you for the call, Howard.
I love you guys. Just thank you, and I'm open to receive blessings from unexpected resources.
And so it is.
And so it is.
So it is.
Keep in touch, Howard.
Armin, that's beautiful.
Keep in touch. Thanks for the call.
He was just of service to a lot of people simply by being brave and calling in.
And that is what the surrogate healing is about this radio show. It's not about the 8 people we talk to on the show.
No,
it's about everybody in the world, in the universe, in the United States listening who has the same issues that can be healed at the same time.
As
this is
we
why you come
heal-
to this station.
As we heal, we all heal. We're in this together. It's time for us to come together, not from our wounds, but from love.
And yeah, maybe a little later you can talk about wounds, because we seem to all have them.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Okay.
Let's get to Three Feathers, though. Three Feathers from Edmonds, Washington. Welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You're on with Robin.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Three Feathers. How may we serve you?
Well, I'm wondering, what can you tell me as to why I'm still in Seattle? What's keeping me here?
Well, you have a whole bunch of energy in your field, and I would say it goes beyond your aura. It feels like it's more like your whole Macabre essence, so like 33 feet around you at least. Actually, it feels like it's going out even further than that. You have all these beings who have kind of loaded up with you that want to travel with you. And so it's not something that I think you consciously said, oh, let's invite everybody into my travel plans. But that appears to be what happened. So what you might want, and the reason why it's stalling you isn't, they're spirits clearly, but the fact of them, the reason why it's stalling you isn't because they're there in spirit form. It's that you don't know that they're there, and there's a part of you that doesn't want to go on this trip carrying these things with you that you did not purposefully negotiate to participate in these travel plans. So what I would do is I know you're a very powerful ceremonial goddess. I would go in and I would, be clear with the spirits that if in fact you choose to have them come at all, Three Feathers, that you let them know they need to bring in the resources, because, if something gets drained, nobody gets anything. But if everybody does their part, including these beings in the spirit realm, then it will be the wind beneath your wings, and all of you can go on this journey. So that's what it feels like to me, Three Feathers, is that you're carrying a lot of spirits, and that needs to be addressed. So does that resonate to you at all?
Hard to say. I could digest it.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that are interested in my journey, so I can see that they might want to travel with me.
Yeah. Well, you'll work out the details. You're a powerful goddess, so you go for it. And if you need some help later, we can talk through Facebook or however we do it. Okay?
Okay, and I wanted to honor you and thank you for being vulnerable and showing others that even though those of us that have these extraordinary abilities, we're still human and we're still going through those things, and these things still hurt, and so we also need that tender, loving care.
I really appreciate. Thank you, Three Feathers, for saying that. I feel witnessed as a woman and as a mystic. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Love you. Bye.
And just from me, this is like living with Robin is like living with two women. I live with a goddess, and then I live with the goddess Robin, and I live with the human Robin. Two people, completely different people. So,
But Bob taught me a technique this morning to embody my energy so it's not quite so split, and it was really simple, and it was tapping. He had me do alternative tapping, so it's not same fingers at the same time, it's alternate tapping over my knees, and I just, that alone helped to ground me and to help me be with this expansive, emotional, sensitive, psychic person that I am, and yet still be here as Robin, the woman. So
let me explain a little about that. That is a technique to break the patterns wherever you are. And if you're reacting to something, it's usually a reaction from the past. So what that does, it breaks the pattern, and you need to think about the human you are now, not the child you were 50 years ago or whatever. You just tap, you break the pattern, and you know that you are a good person, and you bring in the energy who you are now, not from the past.
that's great. Thank you for that tool.
Yeah, we use it, and we'll use it for going further. Let's get to Becky. We need to talk to Becky from Seattle. Becky, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Oh, good afternoon. And thank you for reminding me about tapping. I just heard about it last week, and I forgot to Google everything about it, so thank you. And Robin, I'm so sorry that you're going through this. I send you love and everything, and also to your siblings. Hopefully they'll get it as well.
Yes, we're all grieving. That's the point.
And the wound. We all have wounds, and Robin came up with something recently that basically she came up with the fact is if we don't heal our wounds, and everybody has these wounds in the world, we're not going to move forward.
Right.
So it's about healing the wounds and working on those wounds over and over again until you're healed.
Yeah. But Becky, thank you. And how may I serve you?
Well, I've been having a lot of questions, but lately I've noticed my eyes are a big problem and my right hip. And in fact, I just went to Jude up at Whispering Dragon, and he said, "Oh, the femur is out of position." I was like, "Wow." And I started thinking, I mean, I try to heal myself, cleanse myself, hopefully raise myself. I think, well, maybe I'm not doing a great job, or maybe I could do better. But then in listening to you, I was thinking, oh, I've had several family members die recently, and so much stress in the family, 2 sisters, and I thought maybe they're related. And I'm hoping you can help me with my eyes and my hip, or maybe I'm not looking at things clearly or something, or moving forward. I don't know what the problem is.
Well, given this is a radio session, I'm going to go efficiently in from a larger lens. And what I would recommend to you is that you go to my website, robinalexis.com, and go to the blog called Full Moon Meditation. And in there is an absolutely beautiful poem about a cell in our body called the well cell. Have you ever read that poem on my website?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a story about the well cell. And the well cell is the cell in our body. It's a quantum cell that carries our place of wellness, where we aren't in wound. We are in wellness. And we as humans are so indoctrinated to relate to each other in our distortion, in our wound, that we have begun to just do it so naturally and unconsciously we think that's normal. But the truth is there are energies in our bodies, like this cell, that carries wellness. And if we spend time honoring that energy, the God essence, that healing energy in the well cell, then it's like, paying attention to that, watering that in our body, and encouraging that to happen. And so rather than focus on a single issue of what's going on with your body, I think with you, to bring you to the bigger lens of seeing this as an opportunity to overall grasp that. I would also send you to the teachings of Dr. Bruce Lipton, who teaches about consciousness genetics, that it has been proven now that if we focus in certain ways, we can heal our bodies. I was actually talking to my son about this a couple of weeks ago, and he said that science has proven, now my son is, an engineer, he doesn't talk this talk, but he said to me that science has proven that there is a gene in our body that some people, if they have it activated, even if they are given a placebo, they will get better, because that gene will then communicate to the whole body. It will shapeshift the epigenetics and how it's been expressing itself. So it exists. You can read about it from a mystical sense on my website, but then you can do the research about it too by studying Dr. Bruce Lipton and what he teaches about being healthy and well. And in terms of, what you said about grieving, I feel that you have a system sort of like mine, and that it's deeply wounding to you, but at the same time, you're able to step back from it and, after you scream out in pain, you're able to turn it over to a higher spirit, and you're able to see the bigger picture and come from like a visionary stance and realize it's a universal issue. And so I think you're pretty cool with that. And then in terms of siblings, we all have to recognize that we as souls choose our families. So we all have to step back and look at the blessing of, why did this happen? And I, as a mystic, feel like this thing with my siblings happened is because it is an opportunity for it to be discussed and to bring it out and to heal it, so that the legacy of my mother is the legacy that we all learn to express our wounds, deal with our flaws, but then come together in love and light. So you can look at, why did you choose your family? What was the holy purpose of that? So that's what I offer to you, Becky, and I hope that's helpful to you. Namaste.
Oh, thank you. Namaste. Bye.
If you want to talk to Robin today, if you have a metaphysical question for her, give us a call now. Pick up the phone, toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We will be back after these messages. This is Mystic Radio.
Do you feel that you are living your highest potential and having the most prosperous life that you ever dreamed of? If not, I do encourage you to take my classes. This is Robin Alexis, and in 2019, in my Mystical Power School, I am offering 4 separate class modules in 2019. You can take one or all 4, and you don't need to have taken any of my previous classes to take any of my upcoming class modules. The cost for each individual 4-week module is $298. That's what it costs for a one-on-one phone session with me. If you think that is your best way that I can be of service to you, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one phone session. But if you think you would enjoy taking classes with me, then please call Bob at 530-859-2499 and get some more information about my classes, or you could email him at bob@robinalexis.com, and he will get you the information and details about how you can empower and enrich yourself by attending my 2019 class series, Raising Consciousness. Are you ready? Are you ready to live your highest potential? Then call Bob and sign up for my classes. 530-859-2499. Do it now.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately when you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour. Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world. In 2002, Robin Alexis, host of Mystic Radio, was asked to clear a Hollywood movie set that was experiencing poltergeist activity. The set was the infamous home of Dr. Hodel, who was suspected of a horrible killing. This famous Hollywood murder case is called the Black Dahlia. The next night at a party, by divine right timing, Robin met Fauna Hodel, George's daughter. She learned that Fauna was writing a book about her life as Dr. George Hodel's daughter. That was finally published in 2008. Years later, a woman named Donnie called into Mystic Radio, and Robin channeled to her that she was supposed to contact Fauna Hodel. Subsequently, Robin connected these two women. They didn't know why, but they both had enough faith in Robin to have a conversation, and they developed a deep friendship. Fauna Hodel has since transitioned, but in January 2019, Fauna's book has been made into a TNT television series, and Donnie was hired to assist with this 6-part series titled I Am the Night. Donnie is the publisher of Cultures magazine, where she is creating a full spread and cover feature in the winter issue of TNT's I Am the Night. Call into Mystic Radio on Wednesdays at 12 noon Pacific time for your free on-air reading. It just might change your life.
Make it a great day. Keep your dial on Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it is Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And once again, to get in touch with us for one-on-one sessions, you can give us a call. 530-859-2499. Check out the website, robinalexis.com, for details on everything that Robin has done and her readings. And you can follow her on Facebook at Robin Alexis. And once again, Robin's classes start a week from tonight, March 6th at 6:30 Pacific time. And if you're interested, once again, give us a call. Spend time with Robin, raising your consciousness. 530-859-2499. And if you want to talk to Robin today, give us a call now. Toll free, 888-298-5569. I know you think about it. Pick up the phone now. Give us a call. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We are going to go to Haley from Shelton, Washington. Haley, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, Haley. How may I serve you?
Oh, hi. So I feel like there have been repeated hexes put on me again and again.
Yeah,
and
I think you're
on
right.
my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know, I just want guidance from you on how I can protect my family from all of that.
Well, first of all, Haley, these types of things do happen in the world that we live in so far, and so we can't stop those things from happening, okay? But what we can do is we can, A, acknowledge that it's happening, and B, we can learn where our wounds are, that it's able to infiltrate us, meaning that, think about this, if you got exposed to a germ, but your immune system is strong, you don't get whatever the germ was trying to get you with. And it's the same thing with curses and hexes and all that business. That when we have managed our own energy, managed our own aura in such a way that it can't infiltrate anymore, then we're okay. But as you just heard earlier in the show today, you know, I do this for a living and have for over 20 years at this point, and I'm raw. I can be really raw. There are certain things that will really, really get to me. And the danger is if I do not, or any of us do not, acknowledge our feelings, it can rip us open, and then it's like we're exposed to a germ with a bad immune system because our energy system isn't strong. So I just want to bring you back to, we don't need to fuss with something outside of you. We need to tend to you. Now, in the process of doing that, I'm looking at your aura, and I can see that there are psychic infiltrations from hexes and curses and other degrees of not good energy. And I do feel like these are active things that people are doing. And it could be just that they're sending you bad thoughts and you're sensitive and that's what's coming down. But nonetheless, before we can help you stay strong, we got to get you strong again. So once we do a clearing with you, it will be your job to tend to your energy so that you can stay as strong as you can. And obviously right now you're asking for help, which it's brilliant to know when you have an issue and to ask for help and to be vulnerable. How else are we going to change things? So anyway, with that said, do I have your permission to start clearing your energy field?
Yeah.
Okay. Mother, Father, God, Goddess, creatress of creation itself. Bob, I think you just turned my mic off. Mother, Father, God, Goddess, creatress of creation itself, I call upon you now and I thank you for the unconditional love and true healing coming through for Haley. I ask for divine permission and divine protection, causing no harm to us or anyone else, to call forth any hexes, curses, spells, mind control programs, any unexamined soul contracts, any energy known or unknown, in this language or in any other, that is out of alignment with her high self in this time and space, be released, wiped off clean, sent back to source, null and void of all information, instructing higher consciousness to send forgiveness now. Now, as I say these words to you, Haley, I'm seeing quite a few psychic cords. They almost look like cords with a suction cup on them laying over your aura. And Spirit's starting to try to be humorous with us so it's not quite so intense. They're saying it's like a breast pump. So something's trying to milk you, literally, energetically. And there's quite a few pumps on you, because it's not just two breasts here, it's your whole aura. And I'm going to track back and to see if it's one individual, and I'm not getting that it's one. It does feel like it's a collective, and it does feel like it comes not only to you and your family. And the trap for you is caring for your family. You will, when you sense this happening, you jump out of your field to protect your family, and then you become vulnerable, and it gets you. So one of the first things, I think you were in my, well, I guess you weren't in my most recent class, but I think I've taught it in other classes. It's what they talk about on airplanes. They say if something happens, if you're caring for someone else, you need to put your own oxygen mask on first before you help someone else. And what you're doing is you're such a psychic, sensitive being that when you are aware that something's coming at you, like a plane that's about to crash on your family, you go to the family instead of putting your own energy mask on first. Does this resonate to you, Haley?
Yes, very much.
Okay, so the lesson to you, or the gift to you, is for you to remember that this is kind of an initiation for you. You want to be able to remember, aha, got it. My psychic senses are telling me, my intuition's telling me somebody is wishing ill will towards my family. I'm not going to react to that. I'm going to go to God. I'm going to pray. I'm going to smudge. I'm going to do whatever your activity is to bolster your energy, to get it strong, strong, strong. And trust that from that alone, your family's going to be all right, because all of us have to choose to connect with the absolute one, source of love. You can't do that for them. We're all here to learn how to do that, to remember God.
And
Thank you for your...
Robin, sorry,
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm sorry. I have to take another call. I'm really sorry, Haley. Take care.
Thanks. Thank you, Haley. Let's go to Tina from Denver. Tina, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Yes. I just want to say really quickly, families sometimes don't act themselves during the grieving process. I've been
Well,
through
including me. You know, I'm not immune to this. Obviously I'm contributing to the mix here. But let's just give it to God. Thank you for that, Tina. How may I serve you?
Well, I was really quick. I want to know about my love life. I don't know. I've been having hit or miss, and been through some serious relationships that didn't end in what I wanted. Is there a block? Is there something I can do? What do you see for me in my love life?
Well, first of all, I definitely see blocks. I see the images that I'm being given are you at several different ages in your childhood, little girls of you that are still out in those time and space frequencies who are looking at the adults around them and going, I am not doing that. And so then here you are an adult and you do want to do it. You've got these other parts of your energy that are sabotaging your ability to create that. So what you might want to do is similar to what I was saying to Three Feathers. You can go in your own private way that you worship and do ceremony, and you can call up those little girls to you. The vision that I'm being given is that you call them to like a little campfire in your heart and just invite them all. There's some actually peeking around little corners of your being. So invite them all to come to this campfire and ask them to put their pain of being afraid of growing up in a world like that and put it in the fire and let the fire burn it away, and then talk to those inner girls and tell them that you are from the future, from them, and you are letting them know that you are an adult now and that you respect that they could see that things weren't right. But now you want them to trust you, to come join you in the future and allow you to experience not what you saw role modeled, but what you know in your heart can exist. And as you heal that part of you, you will stop calling relationships to you that show you that you need to heal that part of yourself. And then you're going to knock it out of the ballpark. That's my vision for you, Tina.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you. I like
All right,
that.
you take care, but remember, you got to heal yourself first.
You got it. Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
We've got Leslie from Seattle up next. Leslie, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta. You are on with Robin.
Hi, Leslie. How may I serve you?
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't hear my name. I called maybe a month ago and asked about my tremor, and you helped me with the In God We Trust angels sweeping their net. And so I'm trying to remember to do that every single day. And I had one brief period where I was doing better, and that was after I'd done some craniosacral therapy on myself. Mm-hmm. And now then things have just gone back, and I'm wondering what do I need to do?
Well, what I'm sensing with you, Leslie, is I'm going to put it back on you though. When you experience that tremor again, I want you to look at it and answer this question: is that energy yours, someone else's, or a combination of energy? And tell me what you hear it say to you.
Oh, I just got that it's mine.
You got it's yours. Okay, so ask it now. Is it serving you somehow? And tell me what you hear it say.
No.
Okay, so when you have an energy that isn't serving you, you can ask that energy to go back to Source Love, back to God, whatever you want to call it, and then ask for Source Love to bring you back in energy that is in your highest and holiest. And
okay,
you can... Yeah, go ahead. I can feel your energy shifting. What's going on?
Yeah, I just got that it's not mine.
Well, that's what I was getting too, that it wasn't yours. So, in either way, the skill set that you want to remember is that you seem to have an empathic, absorbent energy in your hands that sometimes you will pick up other people's energies. And so if you're going to continue on the path of being a healer as a craniosacral practitioner or whatever else you do, based on what you just said, you're going to want to learn how to make sure you keep yourself clear energetically. You may want to, like before you go in a session, say a prayer, and then do the session, and then at the end, consciously end it and say, you know, I would like to be detached now from whatever happened in that session and allow myself to be my own essence, so that you don't, you know, have toilet paper on the shoe of your psychic ability. All right, Leslie, you take care.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
This is Mystic Radio. We will be back after these messages.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately. When you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com, or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
This is Robin Alexis. I would love it if you would decide to take classes with me in 2019. In my Mystical Power School, I am offering for this year 4 separate modules of classes. You don't have to take previous ones to take future ones. You can just jump in whenever you want. If you'd like more information about my classes, you can call Bob at 530-859-2499, or you can email him at bob@robinalexis.com. I would love to be of service to you, helping you to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing. What is knowing? It's your intuition, and intuition is your soul's guidance. I can be of assistance to you to help you open up and remember your previous incarnations, your soul's guidance, all of that beautiful good karma that you have in there. Why don't you use it? Let me help you. And if on the flip side you've got some bad karma in there and you need to clear some things out, I'm really good at helping people with that too. So let's help you know, trust, and act upon your own knowing in 2019. Call Bob 530-859-2499 right now.
In 2002, Robin Alexis, host of Mystic Radio, was asked to clear a Hollywood movie set that was experiencing poltergeist activity. The set was the infamous home of Dr. Hodel, who was suspected of a horrible killing. This famous Hollywood murder case is called the Black Dahlia. The next night at a party, by divine right timing, Robin met Fauna Hodel, George's daughter. She learned that Fauna was writing a book about her life as Dr. George Hodel's daughter. That was finally published in 2008. Years later, a woman named Donnie called into Mystic Radio, and Robin channeled to her that she was supposed to contact Fauna Hodel. Subsequently, Robin connected these two women. They didn't know why, but they both had enough faith in Robin to have a conversation, and they developed a deep friendship. Fauna Hodel has since transitioned, but in January 2019, Fauna's book has been made into a TNT television series, and Donnie was hired to assist with this 6-part series titled I Am the Night. Donnie is the publisher of Cultures magazine, where she is creating a full spread and cover feature in the winter issue of TNT's I Am the Night. Call into Mystic Radio on Wednesdays at 12 noon Pacific Time for your free on-air reading. It just might change your life.
Organic, free range, and fresh daily. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to get in touch with us for sessions with Robin, a full session with Robin. You can imagine what you can do in a full session, what she shows you can do in 5 minutes on the radio. You can call us at 530-859-2499, or you can check out the website and purchase it from RobinAlexis.com. You can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis. And you heard all about her classes. They start next Wednesday, March 6th, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Go every other Wednesday for 8 weeks. So there are 4 classes. Give us a call. Spend time with Robin, raising consciousness.
And I want to personally thank all of you for loving me. I can feel your love. I can feel your support. I have felt safe to be vulnerable with you. And I am deeply and profoundly grateful for each and every one of you. Namaste.
So thank you, every one of you callers today, and always. You make the show what it is. Always thanks to Eric back in the studio for flying the bus for us here at Mystic Radio from mystical Mount Shasta. We will see you next week here on Mystic Radio every Wednesday, 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And appreciate the fairies by using organic products. This is Mystic Radio.